But because they don't want to waste it, they are going to get a nice surprise. Nashi, how nasty. Let's do this. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with ManaMan, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got nasty Nashi, we got this nasty rat ninja, and ever since I laid my eyes on this beautiful rat ninja, I've just been in love with this thing. It's got ninjutsu 4, so you can sneak it in, or you can just hard cast it for 3. Whenever it deals damage to a combat player, or deals combat damage to a player, you're going to exile the top card of each player's library, and you're going to be able to play one of those for not for free, but you're going to still be able to play them to get card advantage. And then you're going to have to pay life equal to its mana cost, but that's a small price to pay because you can get some busted amounts of value with this. So the key thing here is using Nashi is going to be really good in this like mono black shell. Obviously, like the early game, we've got a little bit of everything here. We've got Eyetwitch, Shambling Ghast, and Deadly Dispute for the core, Weenie, and Sacrifice Outlet, which I love very much. But a lot of these decks actually are not really running any sort of like discard. And we actually are. We have running the Acquisitions Expert and the Elderfang Disciple. Now, I know we're running 2 and 4, which seems a little bit weird, but the Elderfang Disciple is guaranteed to use 1 discard, and the Acquisitions Expert is, well, it's going to be 1 discard, but you're going to, at least it has a little bit more upside, because if your party count is higher with the Cleric out, then you're going to be able to do 1 more. So, like, that's kind of the reason why I kind of prefer the Expert over the Disciple, but you can go 3 and 3. I don't know, I think 2 and 4 is pretty cool because you can also steal things with Nashi. Very weird minor thing, but it still does come up sometimes. We got March of Wretched Sorrow. This card is like the best ever. I mean, I absolutely love it. I think it's like pretty much strictly better than Infernal Grasp because it lets you gain the life, and then if you're gonna sit there with like Shambling Ghast and Deadly Dispute and you've got an abundance of cards, you can trade in those cards to just do extra damage and then get the life back. So March of Wretched Sorrow is an absolute powerhouse in this deck. Absolutely love it. We're running 4 Invoke Despairs. I think Invoke Despair is a better 5-drop than Lolth, just because this deck is a little bit more aggro. Obviously, you got Biting Palm Ninja, you've got Nashi, you've got Discard, so it's a little bit more aggressive in the early game here. The Biting Palm Ninja is really good. I love these little weenies here because a lot of times with like the Shambling Ghast, people don't want to like block with the Shambling Ghast because they don't want to give you the treasure. Well, little do they know that we're running Nashi and then we ninjutsu in, or we ninjutsu with the Biting Palm Ninja, and they're just never expecting it because either Eyetwitch has flying and you can't touch the flyer anyway, or Shambling Ghast, it feels like you're wasting it, or like they're just like, oh, I'll just let this go because I don't want to give you your treasure token, and then we go, surprise, here's the Biting Palm Ninja or the Nashi Moon Sage's Scion. Absolutely love this card. It's very good. I got a little bit of blood on the snow. This deck is not like full out aggro, so like if you do face an aggro deck, you do need a way to alleviate the aggression because you're kind of just screwed once you have that. So you have Invoke Despair and Blood on the Snow for removal, and then you've got Lolth for recursion. Obviously, we're running Takenuma, Abandoned Mire, some Hive of the Eye Tyrants for some added pressure, Agadeem's Awakening, and Snow Covered Swamp. Here we got the sideboard because we are running Eyetwitch, and we got the cute little rat sleeves here. It's not exactly Nashi, but it's still rat and it still fits the theme, so I really like that a lot. This is a nasty little deck, pun very intended, because we got nasty Nashi here. Let's see if we can take this little rat and do some damage. Let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Marcus, how are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. This is a good hand. Oh yeah, we got a lot of stuff to work with here. Let's just go for a Shambling Ghast. The classic Shambling Ghast. Shambling Ghast is like it's almost like arena defining how like iconic this is. Just the little 1-drop. So Typhoid Rats. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. We do got a Nashi Moon Sage's Scion. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm gonna drop this. That is actually interesting, but not interesting enough to let me not attack. I'm gonna swing in. They want to waste their Death Touch, which I highly doubt. They are not going to do that. Smart on you, Marcus. Let's go for the Acquisitions Expert and just get a little bit of discard going. I actually love this. We're both running the rat sleeves here. That's actually really cute. So, okay, so we're going against what, like Golgari Snow? Okay, we'll just mono black Snow, but hopefully, I mean, this is just the match to have. Come on, we're both running the rat sleeves here. We got the Nashi here. Come on, I have a good feeling about this. Ooh. So Devouring Tendrils on the Typhoid Rats. We're gonna go ahead and give them a nice. That is interesting. I don't know why they swung in. That we can't ninjutsu yet, but still kind of weird that they swung in on that. So do I want to place the Nashi? I kind of don't. I want to surprise them in with it. So this is kind of like an awkward mana curve here, but we don't have anything to play again anyway unless we top deck something. That's not my favorite thing to do, but we're gonna let this go. Hopefully, they're not gonna like want to waste their Shambling Ghast or their Typhoid Rats by blocking our Shambling Ghast, and that's when we strike with the Nashi. That's kind of what I'm going for here. So actually, I appreciate this. The Devouring Tendrils onto a Death Touch creature. That's actually really nifty and really cute. They're just gonna swing in here though. That's kind of strange. Usually, I mean, I guess it's not. Maybe they're running ninjutsu as well. Oh my gosh, no way. Okay, so they've got lifelink going on. The Death Touch. Okay. This is awesome. I mean, I really do appreciate this from the opponent. This is a really cool deck, and I really love it. I'm actually going to... Let's go ahead and pay the 3 life. Not great to bolt ourselves in, but I have a feeling that they're not going to want to use the Death Touch on the Shambling Ghast, and we're going to get a Nashi here. I just have a feeling they're not going to want to waste it. So let's swing in here. Let's see what they do. If they do, I might just kill the Prowler with the -1/-1, but then we can also go for Invoke Despair. But because they don't want to waste it, they are going to get a nice surprise. Nashi, how nasty. Let's do this. Ninjutsu up for our Shambling Ghast. Boom. We swing in, and now we get to play something for free, and we just get a Tainted Adversary. That's fine with me. It's a Death Toucher. That's still pretty good in my eyes. Okay. So... We get the Tainted Adversary at the cost of 2, and we do have to be wary because we are down to 11. So like we do have to kind of be wary. Rabid Bite. Oh my gosh, that is so annoying. That is the coolest, most annoying deck I've ever seen. So let's see what they want to do. Are they going to swing in with the Prowler? I would think they probably do, but we do trade Death Touch this way. So they are. Okay, well, I'm worried about my life at this point. I'm just going to alleviate myself from the 3 damage here. We'll go down to 10, but we're sitting okay here. We'll be able to get into the Invoke Despairs eventually. But for now, we're just going to go for double Shambling Ghast, and I think that's pretty good. So now we're at a stalemate here. If they want to kill the Shambling Ghast, they're going to give us a treasure token for at least an Invoke Despair. I mean... It does suck that they killed the Nashi, but it was actually really cool to at least use Nashi one time because they don't want to like use that. So, ooh, this is actually kind of rough here. So flying Death Touch and Haste. So this is going to get above us too. So, okay, hopefully we can get into something else. We're just going to get into a Nashi. This is actually not the greatest thing here because, okay, I guess what we're going to do is just swing one time. Let's just swing once. Maybe they don't. They don't. Okay, we're gonna have to use it. I'm very willing to use this. Maybe we get a land for free. So we need a land. So swing in, Nashi yet again, and we get a land or an Izumi Prowler. I'd rather just take the land because that doesn't cost me any life. And we get another Shambling Ghast. So let's get our emotes, and I don't even know. What should we send them? They're being friendly. Let's go ahead and send them a toast to you. A toast to you, my Death Touch friend. They're gonna swing in. We're gonna go down to 6, which is not good. I mean, we are on limited life here. Are they also ninjutsuing here? They are. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna take 3, not 2. We're taking 3 here. Death Touch, lifelink. I don't really care about the lifelink part. That's not that big a deal to me. We do get another snow-covered swamp, so that is really, really good. Now we can go for blood on the snow, but this thing also has haste. Kind of want to take care of this thing. But kind of, you know, they're really smart to foretell this because I could have Blood on the Snowed and then use Acquisitions Expert. So I think what I'm going to do is just swing all and then Blood on the Snow. Let's swing all, Blood on the Snow, and then, yeah, I think it's fine. After we Blood on the Snow, we'll just get back, it doesn't even really matter. Probably just like a Nashi or something, so this is going to go away. We're going to have to use Blood on the Snow now. We can't use Invoke Despair, that's a little bit too slow. So destroy all creatures. Blood on the Snow this, and I guess we'll just take the Nashi. Why not? That's we don't have anything that flies or anything, so let's go ahead and do this. Treasure. But this sucks though, we are down to 5. We are getting a little bit nervous here. I know that they have what's it called? The Vengeful Reaper. The Vengeful Reaper. And this is going to take us down to 3. But fortunately, we're going to be able to Invoke Despair on this thing. They don't swing. That is interesting. That is interesting because now I'm just going to use Invoke Despair. So thank goodness. Now it seems like we're in the driver's seat. We're going to hit him 2 times, and ooh, now we got the March of Wretched Sorrow. That is going to be everything and more. So we get, the March of Wretched Sorrow also allows us to gain life. So let's see what we got going on here. Inscription of Ruin. I don't want to do that. Let's just go for... Oh, we already played our land. I'm stupid. I am a silly person. We're just going to end the turn. None of that. It costs that icky life. I don't want to do that. So let's see what we got. Nashi. Oh, Black Broom Rogue. This is going to be Menace. Okay. Let's see. Blow us a kiss. Well, we're gonna have to blow you back a kiss. Let's see if we can use your go. Oh, now you're on my bad side, huh? Now you're on my bad side. Well, I want to use this for 3, so we'll go for 3, and we actually don't have to. We'll just bust these tokens. We'll go ahead and bop you there, and we'll get back some precious life, hopefully. And now we can use the Nashi to gain some more nonsense from us. Yeah, I mean, I think we're sitting perfect now. We're gonna clear the board here with 3 life, and the 3 life that we get back is just gonna be wonderful. 8, and then we even have an Invoke Despair on top of a Nashi that we're gonna be able to get some free value from. So you just gotta love it. And Marcus, we were being really friendly. Okay, let's say we were being really friendly here, but now it's starting to get a little chippy. So let's go ahead and just swing in first. See if we can get some value with the Nashi. See what we can get going on here. A Vengeful Reaper, I like that a lot. We already did swing, but it does have Flying Death Touch Haste. Do I even want to play this? I mean, it does cost life. I guess it's still a flyer. Costs what, 4? Okay. We'll go and play down the Shambling Ghast. I think we have lethal, unless they have some. I don't see. Unless they got something crazy. I'm not too worried about my life total. They can't really get through to us. Unless they've got something crazy, which I am not predicting that. So, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and pop them from Invoke Despair, and hopefully that should be it. Your go. Well, it's not anymore. Good game. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more Magic deck videos every single day. Oh, okay, I like the name there. I think it's like the face, the O eyes, I think. I'm not even really sure, but either way, let's go ahead and keep this. Pretty good hand here. What are we going against? Force. Whenever I see green, I just assume it's Naya Ruins, but hopefully we can ruin their day with a little Shambling Ghast action. And yeah, we got Invoke Despair and Blood on the Snow, so we should be pretty moderately well equipped for runes. Let's see what we got. Shigeki Jukai Visionary. So I was expecting the Jukai Naturalist. We get the Jukai Visionary. Okay, well, I'm going to go for Acquisitions Expert. I just want to take a peek at what you got in that hand there. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. I don't think I'm going to be swinging in with the Shambling Ghast, suiciding in there. So they're actually running the Enchantment Kami Ward deck. That's actually really interesting. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. Do I want to swing in here? Get an extra... I think I'm going to. We could, I mean... Yeah, I'm going to. We're going to be 2 away from using Nashi to be able to use the ninjutsu, so I think I'll just take the treasure token and just kamikaze into a treasure token there. I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and do that. So, are they just running like... Well, they can't be running mono green. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. So this is actually pretty interesting. They don't do this on my turn. They do this on their turn, which is really weird. Because now... I don't know if they probably don't know that we are running Nashi, the Moon Sage of Scion, because we're just going to swing in here. And guess what? Now that there's no one to block us, we're just going to go ahead and ninjutsu this thing. They never see it coming. We're going to bust this treasure token. Yeah, oh yeah, and because we get this back, we're going to be able to discard another card from the Acquisitions Expert later. And we get 2 lands off the top. Come on. Come on, that is a joke. That leaves me very salty. So, we get nothing out of this Nashi's 2 lands. Whoa. Oh man, that is just abysmal. So we get a Springleaf Avenger in our face. I think it's okay. I mean, we obviously are not going to be attacking any longer. But, we drop the Snow-Covered Swamp. Yep. And let's just go for the Acquisitions Expert, and then we can use Deadly Disputes. So let's go ahead and take them away here. Let's see what we got. I'm sure they're going to... Actually, don't know. They're actually going to give away the Shigeki Jukai Naturally. That is just so unfortunate, though. I mean, oh, God. So disgusting that we couldn't get anything else. Oh, man. Okay, let's go ahead and... Let's bounce back. Let's be positive. So we can still use Deadly Dispute. I don't want them to attack. Well, I don't really care if they attack, rather. But we have to be wary because they can return a target permanent to their graveyard to the hand. So besides you reach a skyward, search your library for up to 2 basic forest cards and put them into your hand. Okay, that's manageable. And then put up to 1 target land card from your graveyard on top of your library, and then it becomes the branch of Beside You. Okay, Beside You. I still am not sure. I gotta learn how to pronounce that. I'm not really sure. But either way, the Springleaf Adventure is still something, but they have to be careful because if they swing in, that's going to leave them open for a Nashi attack, and they are doing it. Okay. Be that as it may, we've got an Acquisitions Expert and a Deadly Dispute, so not too worried here. No damage for you. We're going to go for Deadly Dispute. Let's do some drawing, and they left themselves wide open for Nashi. I can't help but think that, like, they've got something up their sleeve here. Because Nashi's just going to be able to swing in again and then just get us more value. Go and put that over there. And yeah, they do. Come on. What are you doing here? What are you doing? And we can actually go for Invoke Despair and just clear them out here. Wow. Okay, I'm going to attack in. Maybe they got something crazy with Flash. I don't know. Either way, I kind of want my value here. So let's go for Nashi. And is it going to go through? It is. Hopefully we don't get 2 lands off the top here. Come on. Give me something good. And we get a Spinning Wheel Kick and a Swamp. We already played our land, so I guess I should have waited for that. That was actually my bad. But Spinning Wheel Kick, target creature you control deals X damage, or deals damage equal to its power to each of X targets. That doesn't do anything, so we just bricks with Nashi two different times. Either way, we'll go for Invoke Despair, get rid of the Leaf Avenger, get rid of the enchantment, deal 2 damage, and draw a card. Good lord, I am not putting on a very good show with this Nashi right now, but I feel like give it 1 more turn, we'll get a little bit more lucky. Let's go for Eyetwitch. Yeah, that's fine. No more Spinning Wheel Kicks. I can't target a player, so no Spinning Wheel Kick to your face. Can't do that. So we say no to the Nashi Exile again. Awful. But we still have the Nashi and an Eyetwitch. Rampaging Brocodon. That is interesting. That is interesting. Okay. Okay. What should we do here? We could go for the Abandoned Mire. We don't have any removal in our hand either, other than the Blood on the Snow. What does this do? Whenever it attacks 1/1 for each land you control. That is actually really scary. I think I'm just going to have to clear the board with this Blood on the Snow. I don't see what else we can do. So I'm actually going to bolt this in, down to 17, so we can actually cast this. What a pretty sick move. I mean, I'm going to swing in here. I mean, they're probably just going to chump block, but it's going to die anyway. We'll at least do damage with the Eyetwitch. And yeah, we're just going to have to Blood on the Snow this. This is just a really weird move. But either way, we're going to get a Nashi back. Or we could actually go for some discard, but they have a forest. So they're just going to pick the forest anyway. So we'll just get back our Nashi, and then we'll be able to learn this way. And I think I'm actually going to take a Necrotic Fumes, because we do have a Shambling Ghast. So worst case scenario, we can just use the Shambling Ghast to get rid of some big, huge thingy. So Jugan defends the temple. They're going to create a 1/1. Okay. And a Glorious Sunrise. That is interesting. What are you going to do with this? They get 1 every turn. They just gain some life. And oh my gosh, we get an Invoke Despair, which is going to be just nasty. They are not going to like this at all. But I'm going to like this. Let's go for Invoke Despair. They're going to keep their Glorious Sunrise. I'm assuming they'll get rid of Jugan defends the temple. So they'll get to keep the Sunrise, but we still clear the board. We're going to swing in with our Nashi again. Come on, I'm not even going to play our land this time. Hopefully we can get our value. Worst case scenario, we just take a land. Come on, baby. Nasty Nashi, what do you got for us? We get... Oh, here we go. We got a Kura the Boundless Sky. Finally, we get something kind of cool to play. Let's play this. It costs us 5, but that is a small price to pay. And I'm actually going to set this down for the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. We could cast the Shambling Ghast. I kind of want to keep the March of Wretched Sorrow up. Or do I? Yeah, let's just keep that up. I don't know why. I just feel like maybe we could, like... maybe if we have to, like, remove something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking here, but... See, because this thing... You draw a land if you control something with 3 or greater. Maybe we can use the March of Wretched Sorrow to prevent them from drawing or something. So they only have 2 more cards in their hand. So, I mean, I feel like the Shambling Ghast and the Necrotic Fumes, just kind of depending on what they've got going on here. I don't know, either way. But either way, we just stole their Kura, the Boundless Sky, which is insanely cool. Let's see what you got going on. What you got up your sleeve here? I see you digging into your graveyard. Oh, so they're gonna go with Shigeki. Ooh, okay, so now they're gonna grab a Weaver of Harmony and a Kami War. Okay. Here we go. Here's the question. Here's the question. They can gain life. They can do that, most certainly. Kami War. I think I'm just gonna clear the path right now. Do we want to clear the path? We can just go for 2 and then just exile the Shambling Ghast. I think we're gonna do that. The Shambling Ghast does not do us anything right now. We're just gonna clear the board and just get rid of this Weaver of Harmony. Bang! So that just clears us for the Nashi, and we got another March of Wretched Sorrow, which is cool. Do we have enough for lethal here? No, we do not. We've got Hive of the Eye Tyrant. We cannot make 2 of these, no. So I'm gonna actually just use 1, because we're gonna be able to use Nashi to get some free value up, and I want to kind of, you know, press the pace here a little bit here. And we can actually exile. What's their best card? Their best card is this Rampaging Brontodon. So we'll get rid of that. Sure. Nashi's gonna go ahead and go off. We get him down to 2, which is awesome. Let's see what we can get going on here. We get an Acquisitions Expert. We're gonna play this. Do we have... No, this is a Ninja. No Rogues or nothing. Dragon Spirit. This is a Beholder. So unfortunately our party count is only at 0, or 1 rather, when this comes out. But I think we're still gonna play it. We'll still get at least 1 discard off of it. Maybe they've got something crazy that's not the Kami War. Yeah, Druid class, whatever, that's fine. We'll still be able to do that. And should we just play this so that we can use more of the Wretched Sorrow? I don't think it's gonna matter, but I guess we'll just end the turn. So we can still use March of Wretched Sorrow, but things are looking pretty rough here. They're gonna use the Kami War. Okay, they're gonna be able to exile what? Their own Kura, the Boundless Sky. But we still got Hive of the Eye Tyrant. They can gain some life with the Glorious Sunrise. But I think they're gonna be just a little bit too slow. So yeah, they get rid of that. That's fine. They still have 2 life. They can use the Glorious Sunrise to go up to 5, but that's just not gonna be enough. If they don't have anything else, that's gonna be a good game. So we do have an Elderfang Disciple. Yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and get them to discard it, whatever it may be. We can still go for Hive of the Eye Tyrant. So that's just gonna be it. Good game. Nasty, nasty Nashi. Some Funniers. How we doing here? Interesting name there. Let's see what we got. Oh, we actually have 2 land because we got the Agadeem's Awakening. So I think this is like a firm keep. No big deal. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's just go for that. Shambling Ghast. This is almost nasty. I mean, it's not almost nasty. It is nasty. Anytime you can get Shambling Ghast turn 1, Deadly Dispute turn 2. So never mind. Never mind. That is completely out the window. But oh, we got another Deadly Dispute. So that Spikefield Hazard might literally just win them the game, because now we have nothing to Deadly Dispute, and now we're sitting really rough here. Now we're begging for some sort of land card. Oh wow. So we do get an Agadeem's Awakening. We're just gonna have to hardcast this Nashi. No ninjutsu for us. I'm just gonna place it right now. Let's go, Nashi. Bang! The nasty rats. The nasty rat ninja coming at ya. So Clever Luminancer and oh wow, I already see what you're doing here. And you're gonna buff these things up to the high heavens, and I don't like what you're doing here. I really don't. It's pretty scary. So I think we're just gonna swing in with the Nashi. They can either just trade. There's no way they let it through. I think we're pretty good with just trading here. Are we gonna actually go for Deadly Dispute? I think they get kind of aggro here though. If we draw, what can we draw that like would just wreck us? We could draw Blood on the Snow, which would like set us back. I think I'm gonna have to, oh god, but this could also get aggro. Okay, I think we're, oh god. I think we're gonna have to Deadly Dispute. Okay, no, we're just gonna take it. I'm freaking out here. Okay, I don't want the, I mean, I've played this game long enough to where if I don't want to get out aggroed, so they just swing in here. That's cute. Okay, so Manaform Hellkite. Here it is. Okay, I was worried that we could, because we have the Lolth, the Spider Queen, don't think that we're gonna brick out, so I decided ultimately not to use Deadly Dispute on the Nashi. So we're sitting pretty again.
Darkness will I will get what I
Wow, they're going to give us the snoozing? I didn't think I was taking that long. Come on now, that is a little absurd. So they're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, I see what you're doing now. Now you're just kind of nervous. Now you're just kind of nervous. So you're giving me the Z's. All right, we get that.
My children.
Ooh-wee. So we got the March of Wretched Sorrow, and we could go for, gosh, there's a bunch of things we can do. I think we could just go for Invoke Despair, but like they can just pop off the Clever Luminancer that way, so kind of don't want to do that. let's go and do the thinking here. Do we want to swing in 2? But I want to keep these up for the Hellkites. There's just really nothing too crazy to do right now. I guess we'll just end the turn. Yeah, I'm just going to end. Yeah, just say go. Just say go. Just say no to drugs and just say go. That's what I always say. So Manaform Hellkite are going to create... This is the problem. They're going to create some big things here. But, man, we just don't get our value from the Invoke Despair. So, Leonin Light Scribe, that is problematic. They're gonna go ahead and explode here, aren't they? Royal Eruption. Okay. How do we want to play this? I think we just play it cool. No need to get crazy here. They are gonna create some crazy amounts of damage here. I'm just gonna play it cool.
At least there is blood on your hands.
All right, these things are gonna go away, so I'm not too worried about those. I think I'm just gonna chump block here, and we're gonna use double Deadly Dispute. Deadly Dispute here. Hopefully that we can just get into a Blood on the Snow. Just Invoke Despair. That is okay, but we just need something a little bit better. And our opponent is being really mean. They're giving us snoozes. Hey, well, come on, we're trying out here. We're trying here. We get a bazillion of these Invoke Despairs, and that's kind of yucky. We want to use Wretched Sorrow just to prevent some damage going off here. I think we kind of do. We have so many cards here that I kind of do. So we can use 1, 2, we can use 4, and then pop off one of these Shambling Ghasts. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and pop off the Luminancer. I'm just really worried about our raw life total here. So, down to 4. We have a lot of extra cards that we can do that to. We do go down to 14, and then these tokens will go away. I mean, we're kind of doing the most we can here. So we get an Acquisitions Expert. Okay, so Acquisitions Expert, we can't do that because we have to go for Invoke Despair. Yeah, we're just going to have to do that. Just going to have to do that. It's not great, but at least we get rid of the Light Scribe here. Pop them twice, and we do get an Eyetwitch. The Eyetwitch is very nice. We get a blocker here now and everything. Okay, we're doing the most we can. We have another Invoke Despair, or another 2 rather, but they might just... Oh, a Rune of Speed. Oh, God. So they create two 2/2s, and they draw a card. The drawing of the card is going to be rough here. We're definitely going to obviously block, but we are going to take 8 damage. Oh, God. Down to 6 we go. The Eyetwitch will be able to learn, which is nice, but I don't think we can really muster anything with this, though. So I think we're just going to kind of discard the Acquisition. No. I think we're going to discard the Biting Palm Ninja. Yeah, we're just going to discard it, because we need to actually create something else. So these are going to go away. Let's see if we can... What can we do here? Let's play this down. Now we can go for Invoke Despair. Kill at least one of the Hellkites, and can we kill the other one? I think we can, with the March of Wretched Sorrow. But we'd have to give up our other one. So our opponent is being very rude, but that's okay. That's okay. I can tell that they're nervous. So we're gonna go for Invoke Despair, pop them with the rune, which actually saves us on 1 damage here. I was hoping to get some more black cards here, so we can use this for what? We can use this. We're gonna have to get rid of our Invoke Despair. Gosh, I was hoping for 1 card that was not this, though. So we can use this for 4. But we have to get rid of both the Acquisitions Expert and the Invoke Despair. Or we can go for Acquisitions Expert and put them in top deck mode. I think it's just safer just to kill it. Gosh, this is so rough. I mean, our opponent is being so rude that I don't really care about wasting the time. If they have any sort of enchantment, top deck any sort of enchantment, we literally lose, though. I think we have to just go for the upside here and go for Acquisitions Expert and put them in top deck mode, and then we can get rid of the Manaform Hellkite. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, but this sucks. If they top deck pretty much anything, we lose. Ugh. Okay. Showdown of the Scalds. Okay. So we lose, but... Oh, man. We tried our darndest. We tried our darndest here. Risk. How are we doing here? We're gonna go ahead and keep this. This is a pretty juicy hand. Pretty juicy hand here. Yeah, we're gonna set up for this Biting Palm Ninja pretty early here. I'll absolutely love it. I'm gonna go for Eyetwitch because this thing flies and it's harder to block the Eyetwitch. So immediately whenever I see the Biting Palm Ninja, that is usually what I want to go into. let's drop this, and yeah, nothing too fancy here. I'm just gonna drop the Acquisitions Expert. Let's take a gander at one measly card you got going on in there. Hopefully we'll be able to get into the Biting Palm Ninja, but let's see what we're playing against. We're going against Azorius, we're going against Izzet, maybe just Mono Blue doesn't really, not really a thing anymore. Or, okay, so Izzet. Okay, so Izzet it is. Izzet it is, which is kind of a tongue twister there. So Galvanic Iteration is pretty rough. It tells me they are planning. Okay, so here we go. It's probably mill. Let's see if we can mill away their mill away. We can discard away their mill card with the Biting Palm Ninja. So this is actually a decent spot here. If they've got like a Tasha's Hideous Laughter, we can just get rid of that thing with the Biting Palm Ninja, which we will do. And I'm gonna actually use the Acquisitions Expert because I want to be able to discard another card from them. Kind of weird that they didn't block that. Kind of weird there. So yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look at what we got going on here. What do we got? Oh, Crush the Weak. Oh, Crush the Weak's a little rough, but Expressive Iteration lets them dig. So I guess if you want to kill us, just go ahead. Yeah, let's just go for the Expressive Iteration. I don't want you digging into your deck and finding all those Tasha's Hideous Laughters and whatnot. No way. And they just give up. Wow. So we're back here at the Hideout with the post-game wrap, and definitely just gotta say, this deck is absolutely wonderful. I think that March of the Wretched Sorrow is by far better than Infernal Grasp or like, you know, Eaten Alive. I think some people run that with like these little weenies here. I think March of Wretched Sorrow is just absolutely insane. You got Invoke Despair, Nashi, and Biting Palm Ninja, so there's so many Kamigawa cards that we have used here, and I just absolutely love it. Kamigawa just gives... Mono Black was already really fun to play, but this is like a different type of Mono Black, a little bit quirkier with the Biting Palm Ninja and Nashi. Absolutely love it. Go ahead and leave me a like. The button looks just like this and it helps out the channel tremendously. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe down below. Tell me how ugly I am. Just do something that really helps out the algorithm, but I appreciate all of you. And yeah, I'll see you on the next episode. ManaMan, out.